Hi, I'm Milk, and these are my legendary looks. You're gonna cream yourself. For this look, you'll need a beautiful blonde wig, a first communion dress fit for a princess, a sash for a winner, baby's breath for the hair, ooh, angelic, and the love of your mother and father.
You're just gonna start out with a nice even base. You're gonna cover the brows and then foundation the skin with some highlight. So to cover my brows, I use Prozaid, which is sort of like a medical adhesive that Bianca Del Rio taught me about. She is a nice lady, nice old lady who has many years of experience, many years of experience. One of my skating friends was also in pageants, and I had such a big crush on her when I thought I was straight. I dreamt of us living together, having a dog and children. I don't know why girls want babies when they're like 5 years old, but I wanted a baby. Now I don't. I'm too selfish. So we're gonna let that dry. So now I'm using Krylon TV Paint Stick. I apply orange to sort of the beard area to balance out the blue tones so you don't see a Willem 5 o'clock shadow. Love you. And that's it, the look is done. Isn't she gorgeous? So now I'm applying highlight. Gonna add a highlight to the nose now because I have a big aquiline nose, which a bunch of people want to chew on. I've seen several posts on Instagram and Facebook, you weirdos. I've seen your posts. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Yeah, it was some lady at the premiere party that wanted to chew on my nose. I said, lady, it's covered in makeup. You can't. I think one of my favorite things is when women say they have like female boners. Like, what the hell does that mean? Big wide-ons. 7W is my contour color. Spend hours and hours and hours on YouTube if you want to learn how to do makeup. That's all you need to do. You don't need to go to school. It's not like being a doctor. Well, I guess it is like being a doctor because you can give yourself a facelift. And make sure to never clean your brushes. Because that's what I do, and I look this pretty. So it's best to pull your chin back like this, so you look real beautiful. Oh, yes. Sometimes when you do that, you get like this crazy like neck spasm. That's weird. I don't know. Now you can blend, yay, blending. I blend with stippling brush. Boop a bop a boop. Gotta make sure your neck is blended. Some girls don't. Then you can see a real harsh line between your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack. Then you're just gonna go in and powder everywhere. And be prepared for makeup boogers the next morning. Drag queens talk about boogers too. So here is the base before you start contouring and highlighting with powder. So she's set up to go. Just go over those sections where you put the cream. I use a little template to give a little harsher line around the eye. And then if you have a massive jawbone, like I do, take your contour and try to round it out a little bit. There's mirrors everywhere. Going into the nose. We're not gonna Magnolia Crawford it, but we're gonna make it pretty skinny. I don't know how she breathes with that nose. Another, when I first started doing drag moment, somehow my contour would make my nose look way more giant than it was as a regular boy. Because I would bring the contour out this far. Learning. I do an ombre brow, made famous by RuPaul's face. So you line it with a lighter color, and then on the outside, you go over it with a darker color. Just fade it in. And you take a brush and you're just going to buff it out. Go into the eyes and start building up a new crease. I have a very big brow bone, as you can see, and so I have to exaggerate it quite a bit. Going in with MAC, Brown Down. No, that's a gross name. To give that big contour effect. When I do my eyeliner, I bring it up way further than most girls do. When I'm looking straight at you, then it looks like pretty eyeliner. Now I'm just filling in to darken up. We want it to be black, black, black. Like Bianca's soul. First time in drag's biggest mistakes are hard lines around the eyes. Softened, harsh. Can you see a difference? Sugar pill. I had an eye infection on my birthday 2 years ago due to dirty brushes. I haven't really learned my lesson. I was wearing like booty shorts and a gay pride t-shirt, and I had to go to this Manhattan City hospital surrounded by like meth heads and just wonderful human beings. And then the next day, I had to take a bus while my eye was infected to Boston, pack up my apartment there with my boyfriend, and drive a U-Haul to New York to move. It was a terrible time. So I've come back, hi, with eyelashes, 301's my fave. And now I am doing my famous subtle lip. Why pay for DSLs when you can just draw them on? Okay. Bright pink. So now we're gonna add a little bit of blush. Be a cutesy patootsy little girl. Sure, let's throw on the wig, huh? So this is the complete look. The baby's breath, the beautiful, angelic little face. And then the cutesy patootsy dress. And don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents.